Welcome. We're here doing another set of reviews. I'm Kevin,
I'm Don.
and I think we have a number of good reviews this month.
Yes, we do. Do you want to start right in?
Yeah, let's start right in.
The next book is Iron Prince by Bryce O'Connor. This is the first book in the science fiction series Warformed Stormweaver. There are two books in the series. It's not finished. The book is 1,080 pages, so this is a big book. The author is taking his time writing the series again. Don't know how long it's going to be. First book came out in 2020. This book came out in 2023, at the end of 2023. So it took him 3 years
He's got to write 1,000 pages.
to get the next book out. It's in the 24th century. Man has gone into space. They populated other solar systems and found an enemy there called the Archon. We've been fighting the Archon now for years, and we are slowly losing the battle. But in the process, some of their technology has been picked up from the fighting, specifically CAD technology or combat assistance devices. You wear them in a ring on your wrist, and when you call, the weapon comes out, armor, weapon, whatever you need. You get clad in armor, the weapon comes out, and you're fighting. Why they don't have pistols and ray guns in the space age, I don't know, but they're fighting with swords and shields and spears and fists. And Raiden Ward was born weak. When he was born, he was sickly and small and afflicted with a disease that calcifies his muscles, tendons, and tissues, so that when he moves, the calcification cuts up the muscle that's moving past it. And so he's had 190 surgeries in the 18 years he's been alive. We pick him up at age about 17 when he's ready to take the CAD test. Everyone at that age has the ability to sit in on a test to see if they can get CAD technology. They have to pass 3 tests. First one is written, the second one is physical, and the third one, no one knows what it is until they actually take it. He passes the written almost 100%. They won't pass him on the physical. But as he's getting ready to leave, something comes up on the sergeant's pad that he's just written can't pass, and it overrides the sergeant's declaration that he's not in good enough shape for a CAD. And so he goes into the third test, which happens to be an interview with the AI that's controlling all of this CAD technology. He finds out from the AI that the reason they've been able to not get wiped out by the Archon is because the AI is learning from all these people that have CAD technology. And he wants to learn from Raiden Ward, if Raiden's willing to let him give him the CAD that he wants to. Well, Raiden will take anything. And so he is given a CAD. But it's the weakest CAD in the history of all CADs. They rate the strengths from F up through S, which is infinite. He has F0 ratings on all of his specs except intelligence. He gets a CAD. They have 5,000 people testing, and they're all the ones that actually went through the test. There are about 1,500 that went through, and there's only going to be 130 of them that are given CADs. And they bring them up one at a time and give them their CAD. And when he's called up, and it turns out that everyone finds out that he's an F0, everyone hates him. How come you got a CAD when we didn't? We are better than you. We deserved it, you didn't. And then he gets accepted into Galen's Institute, which is the premier military training school for CAD candidates. because of one rating. His cat has an S rating on his potential.
So it starts out as 0, but
it has an S rating on potential. Because of that, one instructor at Galen's Institute talks the other head people into accepting him as a candidate. And so he gets to Galen's and he has the same problem. He's a weak little guy that can get beat up by everyone on the board and does get beat up regularly by everyone. They keep telling him, you don't belong here. I don't know how you got in, but you need to resign and let someone that has a lot better potential than you take the spot that you've taken. For the rough start he had in life, and the rough time he's had all his life, he's been an orphan. His mother dropped him on the steps of the hospital when she left because they weren't willing to handle all the medical bills that were coming their way. So he's raised in an orphanage, but he's a happy-go-lucky guy that just is easy to make friends with everyone around him, and finds a really good friend in a girl that is also in the school that he's in, and they become fast friends and end up in the Galen Institute together. It was an enjoyable book to read. It's kind of underdog working against the world to just keep his nose above water, but he's progressing at a rate that's beyond anything that's ever been seen before, which causes all kinds of jealousy and hatred among other students. But it was a really good book, and I gave it a 10. Excellent book. Limited use of hard profanity, a C. No offensive sexual contact. Hard violence, violent instances of high intensity, and rated for a teen.
Well, that's what we have for you this month. Hopefully you find something in there that you want to read.